White Album 2 closing chapter. What's up, guys? Yo, Fruit Punch, say we here. And we are back with more White Album 2 closing chapter. Bruh. I don't want to talk about it. But we must address the elephant in the room. We realize that Chiaki is not a virgin. There's nothing wrong with not being a virgin. Mari wasn't a virgin. But the fact that she lied to us. During the H scene, Haruki's like, I'm stealing your first. She's like, yeah, you are, I guess. Haruki, you bitch, look down. You ain't stealing her first. She lied to you. I don't even know who to believe anymore, bruh. Fuck, man. Dude, she lies so much. It hurts. It really hurts. Damn. You know what's fucking sucks? I announced her as my favorite character when this visual novel started. Now I don't even know anymore, bro. Dang. I might say Koharu now. No, maybe Mari. Mari's pretty good too. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep going. So this is after the H scene. As my foggy mind gradually clears up, I unconsciously check the clock on my bedside. 6:30 in the morning. I know that we read this already when we did ending 2, but we're gonna read it as a refresher. Because ending 2 was like a long time ago. Still plenty of time to get dressed, eat breakfast, and depending on the situation, even take a shower. Before all that, and still make it before class. There's the time I usually wake up if I'm going to school normally. Taking care not to lift the blanket, I quietly slip out of the bed from the side. The usual thought of not wanting to leave my blanket, especially in this cold season, flashes across my mind. Today, that thought of not wanting to leave is stronger than usual, but the reason is not because of the cold. Damn, bro. Man, I don't know who to believe anymore. I'm going back to Setsuna. Haruki, let's go back to Setsuna, man. After waking up, shaking off the hazy feeling in my head, and then watching her sleep next to me, I suddenly realized that it wasn't a dream or an illusion, nor anybody's responsibility, nor influenced by anything. It had been my choice. The hot shower robs me of unnecessary memories, but in exchange, things of some wounds that even I hadn't noticed. The back of my neck, the left side of my chest, the palm of my hands, even the back of my tooth. Why is it hurting where the water doesn't even reach? When I started to think about the answer to that mystery, the memories had taken away by the heat all wind up coming back. In doing so, the hot water again stings at my wound. It's a vicious cycle, but there's always no way to escape from the pain. In the end, my relationship with Setsuna is, in the truest sense of the word, utterly broken. Then we can't go back to Setsuna. Alright. I wait until the oil seeps out of the bacon and drop 2 eggs into the frying pan. The pleasant smell starts to linger in the air, along with the sounds of crackling oil and sizzling eggs. The toaster oven turns red hot, and brown 2 slices of bread. I take out the leftover vegetable oils in the fridge and set them in a bowl. Damn, Haruki's a housewife, bruh. Upon hearing someone dopey breathing as she sleeps, I am further reminded of my current situation. Even though it should hurt, even though it really does hurt, I'm still the usual me. These type of days were not like this up until now. I'll be struggling hard to protect my sanity. I would grit my teeth, resist the urge to break out in tears, all the while trying to restrain my usual self. Above all, I wouldn't be able to sleep. But this morning, I woke up at the usual time, took a morning shower, even made breakfast as if nothing happened. The only thing different is that I made food for 2, but the fact that I even noticed that is also the same as always.
Izumi.
It's all thanks to this person.
Oi, Izumi.
Because her body warmed me up. Because something's happened to me. Perhaps I did something that I would do with a different person during the exact same time frame.
そろそろ起きろっての。餌の時間だぞ。
寒いよ。エアコン 助けてよ。
Just where did it go wrong for me to end up right now?
ダメ。電気代もったいない。
春樹寒くないの？こんな薄着で。
全然。シャワー浴びたばかりだし、それにこうして動いてるし。
Oh yeah, I try to hold it in, bro. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, this is way more painful than when we first did it. Compared to my usual self, right? When we first did it, I was so happy. I was like, yeah, we finally get to live with Chiaki. Let's go, best girl. Now I know the truth. She been lying to me this entire route, bro. Everything she said was a lie so far. Damn, this shit hurts, man. It really does. How this is the exact same script that we did, right? A couple weeks back. But man, my whole world's upside down though. That's the difference. I know the truth. I guess that's why some people say it's better not to know the truth, right? Dang. No, now that has come to this. I don't know which it is anymore.
体以外は？
寒くない。
Am I on the wrong path now? Or was everything up till now the wrong path?
そっか。じゃ、おはよう。
服着ろ。だから寒いんだ。
As if to mock my confused mind, she stretches, exposing her bare white skin.
No.
Can't look up, bro. I'm so fucking heartbroken. I can't look up.
これからどうする？
I'm gonna look down at the subtitles.
どっか出かけるなら一緒に出るか。雪も溶けてるみたいだし。
It's not Christmas Eve anymore, but today's still Christmas. So we're going to the city, do some date-like things, get some food, and then I'll see her off at the station.
ご飯食べたら寝る。毛布にくるまってあったかくしてぐっすり寝る。
またかよ。お前、一体どれだけ寝る気だ？
だって寒いんだもん。
厚着しろ。そんな格好じゃ寒くて当たり前だ。
She's always in her camisole and miniskirt whenever she comes to my room. Well, I admit I'm the one who stubbornly refuses to turn on the heater, but she's also at fault for wearing the sort of clothing that would clearly leave her cold.
そうだ、春樹。服貸してよ。これ以外は外出用しか持ってきてなくてさ。
普段からあれを着て外出するのかよ、お前は。
The sand and miniskirt looked cold as well. The zoomed thighs were freezing at the time, and I shouldn't remember such things so early in the morning.
服が外出用しかないなら、なおさら外に。
いや、
お前な。
外なんて絶対嫌。疲れてるんだもん。ゆうべ春樹にあんなに激しくされてさ。春樹こそよくそんなに元気だよね。私以上に動いてたはずなのにさ。
バイトが遅くなって始発帰りになっても、いつも同じ時間に起きてるから、俺。
At any rate, my reply steered the conversation away from the topic. I lowered the tone of my voice as if I swallowed toast. Even if she noticed my wavering, I'll deny it to the very end.
私はダメだ。普段でさえ8時間は寝ないとやっていけないのに、それがゆうべは。
お前な、そんなにだらけてると。
Damn, bro, I can't tell, man. Is she acting? I think she's still acting. I don't know if she's that lazy.
春樹が困る？もしかして帰れっていうつもりだった？いつまでもまとわりつくなって言うつもりだった？
お前、もしかしてまた親と。
God, it's so painful, bro. It's so painful knowing the real truth. She's not having a fight with her mom, man. She lied. Oh, my heart. It hurts. Her conflict with her mother that she once let slip in the past. Perhaps I'm not the only reason she's staying by my side right now.
別にどうしても帰れって言うなら帰るよ。春樹が決めない。
Haruki. Let her leave. The excuse I created to escape responsibility is sent flying away in an instant. As for whether or not she could stay here, forever by my side, this girl tells me to decide at my convenience.
どうする？
どうするって、それは。
Then that means I got to go back to being myself and fast. I can't always have it this easy. I need to face the path I'm going to be walking on. Because the scenery around me is already irreversibly changed.
しろ。
ん？
勝手にしろって言った。
I said things can be decided at my own convenience. Thinking back to what I did to her yesterday and the things she gave me, I can't just tell her to go back home. There's no way I can say that to her.
ういやつめ。
そういう態度やめろ。バカっぽい。
It's fine. She'll get bored of this and leave in 2 or 3 days anyway. I'll let her have her way until then. No matter how I think about it, I'm the reason she's right here, right now. It doesn't hurt to play along for the time being.
じゃあ早速一緒に寝よ、春樹。おいで、防寒具くん。
人の言うことを少しは参考にしろ。
Then about 2 or 3 days later, will I be able to simply send her away? Saying that, it's nighttime in the blink of an eye. She surely dived into bed the instant she finished her breakfast and fell asleep in no
う
time.
わー、何これマジ？
I couldn't just head out and leave my guests alone, so I began to clean my room as quietly as possible and prepare dinner as quietly as possible. As quietly as possible, watch her carefree sleeping face.
やっぱ今日は独断ばっかだね。ちょっと飽きる。
It was already evening when she woke up. When the curry I made using leftovers was ready, she woke up in a daze, enticed by the smell. In other words, both of us really stayed indoors the whole day.
春樹、こっちおいでよ。
洗い物終わるまでちょっと待ってろ。
そんなの次に食器が必要になった時でいいじゃん。
We did nothing the whole time, as if it was a normal day. Though in truth, it's still a special Christmas spent together. If this were before, this would probably be a day where I would be filled with resentment and regret over doing nothing. But only my mouth seems angry. I turn off the faucet while complaining the whole way. I take a seat beside her.
座椅子来た。
おい。
And then, as if she knew I was coming to cuddle, no, actually, she obviously knew. She leans her back to my chest, allowing me to feel her softness and warmth, just like yesterday.
春樹の手冷たい。
そりゃ今まで洗い物してたし。
お湯使おうよ。
もったいない。水でも十分汚れは落ちる。
ほんとケチだね、春樹は。
生活費自分持ちだからな。基本的に。
もうちょっと自分に優しくなればいいのに。
Taking both my hands in hers, she places them in her stomach and rubs them gently. We naturally end up in a position where I'm hugging her from behind. Similar to last night, we are closer together.
背中はあったかいけど、お腹は冷たい。どうしたものか。
どうしたもこうしたもあるか。泉が
テレビつまんないよ、春樹。PS3 とかないの？
そんな贅沢品なんか持ってるわけないだろ。
PS3s were expensive, huh? Hey, they were like, what were they like $600 or something like that? I remember they were like really expensive.
そっか。じゃあ仕方ない。
諦め早いな。
ま、こうしてられれば退屈でも構わないし、このままゆるゆると過ごしますか。
だから勝手にしろ。
The boring shows continued to play from the TV. Outside the window, the sky had suddenly changed in contrast to last night, clear to the point where one can see a few stars even in this brightly lit city. It's cold inside the room, but the remaining heat from the curry pond gives off a little warmth. However, I can't compare it to the coldness outside, because I haven't left my room for the outside even once today. I stayed in this place prepared for me by Izumi the whole time. Everything getting to eat? Outside stimulation.
リンゴでも向こうか。
いいよ、別に。
そっか。
Overlapped by my hands, sensation gradually returns to my cold, numb hands. Similar to yesterday, I buried my face in her hair many times, casually touching it with my lips and breathing in the fragrance. Even though she just took a shower moments ago, she must have used some of my cheap shampoo. Her hair gives off a nice scent that I'm not used to her having. Not just her hair, but also her skin, which uses my soap.
お茶入れるか。
だからいいって。働くな、春樹。
いや、けど落ち着かなくてさ。
Isn't that just because I have to stick with Izumi like this? But for someone like me who can't stay idle, not doing anything like this is mounting my frustration.
こんなことしていていいのかって。こんな平和すぎる時間を過ごしていいのかって。
I can't help but feel an inconsistency between yesterday grave mistake and today carefreeness.
だから考えるな。何もするなっての。
でもそんなんじゃ
変わるよ。春樹が何もしなくても時間が何かを変えることもある。
時間
だからさ、今は何もせず何も考えず時間が解決してくれるのをじっと待つの。
そんなはずない。そんなことあるわけがない。
Because time did not solve anything for us in these past 3 years. It didn't erase anything. It didn't heal anything.
それはさ、春樹が休んでなかったからだな。
休む。
普通さ、風邪ひいた時とかってゆっくり寝て何もしないで薬飲んで。
それはそうだけど。
だから今もさ、ゆっくり寝て何もしないで薬飲んで。
薬って
Izumi, who is a bit restless in my arms, turned to face me and suddenly places her lips on mine. Just as I did to her last night, violently thrusting her tongue in, licking saliva flowing. And then she abruptly moves her mouth away, making a smack sound in the air.
ほら、水薬。
お前
The leftover saliva in my mouth newly connects the two of
毎
us.
食後30分以内に服用ください。
副作用ないんだろうな。
もちろんあるよ。深刻な禁断症状が出ます。
I don't want to look up anymore, bro. I always try to look at the subtitles, but sometimes my eyes drift up. Because I do want to see her face sometimes. But every time I see her face, it pains me a little bit. Because I can't tell if this is real or not.
最悪だな。
I agree, Haruki. Dang. Since I'm not told the dosage, I take a little more just in case. This time around, I stick my tongue and loudly drink down the saliva inside her mouth.
こ
そう、こうやって休むの。
じゃあ俺が何もしなかったら料理も洗濯も掃除もお前がやってくれるのか。
いや、それはさ、たまにやる分にはいい気分転換になるよ。
いい加減なことばっか。
Once again, I seal the mouth of this person who says irresponsible things, and in the end, doesn't do anything herself. Hold on, did I say cooking, washing, and cleaning? Just how long I was planning to keep her here.
ねえ、春樹、一緒に堕落しようね。
Fuck the dark side! Dark side of that asshole. I fondled her breast on the whim. It annoys me to no end that upon doing so, she grins, looking so pleased with herself, exactly as I thought she would. And that's why I slipped my hand inside her camisole and fondled her breast as if I wanted to crush them. And like I thought, she seems to be enjoying it.
春樹、春樹、当たってるって。
黙れよ。
Just because my thing touches her back, she starts to cackle again. It's way too irritating that I won't be satisfied unless I silence her. Don't worry, it's not an H scene. I think I remember all the H scenes.
まだ痛いか。
春樹、
何？
春樹にお薬飲ませてあげたらさ、
What's up,
最初
Bilbon?
にお注射されちゃったね。
自分でムード壊すなっての。
You feel like you're lost after catching up to Sere Gonsaku? But you mean like you're bored? Got nothing to read no more.
そうだね。まだ痛いけど。
悪い。今日こそ
Yeah.
優しくするから。
Pretty interesting light novel.
うん。激しくしてもいいけどさ。その代わり。
I've been into it since Rokujama. There was a whole bunch of light novels announced, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, that you might be interested in. I forgot what the Twitter account's called. I think it's called like Yen Press or something like that. But they localized a whole bunch of light novels. You know the one I was interested in. I talked about it. I won't say it right now though, but you know the one I was pretty interested in. I don't know if I'll read it though. I don't know if I'll buy it.
Chiaki. Chiaki.
The friend is on J novel. Oh, it's probably not Yen Press. It's probably J novel. Yeah, it's that one. Maybe I'm like copium, right? Maybe I just wanted to be like Oremo. Because I kind of low-key miss Oremo. It don't make a sense it's not Oremo. They're pretty different, dude. Surprisingly, the phone in the room is ringing. When was the last time a call came in from this phone, not my cell phone? Ah, that's right. My cell phone has been off for 2 days.
11時.
The shorthand on the bedside clock is pointing to an hour far from my usual wake-up time. I didn't notice because the curtains were drawn. No, they're always like that. I'm just making excuses.
おい、足。
Yeah, premium membership with JNO for like 3 years. They give you 1 credit a month to buy a light novel. Oh, that sounds pretty tight. Is it like, do you get the physical? I'm not gonna lie, you already know, bro. I went on like a weird shopping spree. I like having physical stuff. Moving the soft cowl from my leg, I sluggishly crawl out of bed. Is it because we were sleeping together? My body's flushed to the point that the cold air outside the bed feels nice. It's just like EPUBs. Oh, it's electronic. That's still pretty cool though. Perhaps because she was deprived of her personal heater, the other sleepyhead squirmed about for a while, but soon pulled the blanket over herself and fell soundly asleep. It reminds me, what time did I stay up last night? Or rather, until what time did I sleep with Chiaki? Thank God, pick up the phone.
どうした?
You can buy credit from their site too. $6 per credit, $6 per volume. That's pretty cheap for a volume. I never bought. Shouldn't say never, but I don't remember how much was the light novel. But for mangas, I know they're like pretty expensive. I think they're like 12 to 16. I don't remember the exact price range. But $6, that's pretty cheap. It's better to buying directly from them too, no DRM. Just download. You just need EPUB reader. Alright. I kind of want to stay away from like electronic novels though, right? Because that's all I read. Remember I told you this story? I told this a long stream. I used to read light novels and web novels. I only read 1 web novel and like 2 or 3 light novels. But then I developed a migraine headache. It's mostly because of the web novel though. It was Shield Hero, right? I woke up like 4 a.m. in the morning and it's like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I straight up read. And that shit like had a fucking migraine headache. That was the first time I had a migraine headache too. That shit felt weird. I didn't like that. So that's just an excuse though. I still prefer physical books. You still get a headache from reading physical books. Yeah, that's just an excuse.
どうしたじゃねえだろ。お前一体今までどうしてたんだよ。
I just want to hang up on my shelf. I took the telephone and shut myself inside the washroom so as not to wake Chiaki. The moment I placed the receiver to my ear, what came flying over was... I think the last light novel I read is Chivalry Night. I think that was the last light novel. I only read like a couple chapters, right? Not even an entire volume. I think I read to like 5 or 6 chapters. I don't remember. Takia's angry voice is quite predictable from the call ID in the current situation.
どうしてだって、こうして部屋にいたけど。
携帯全然繋がらないし、こっちの番号にだって今朝から何回かけたと思ってる。
そうなのか。悪い。爆睡してたらしい。
本当か？お前がそういうのを聞き逃すほど寝こけるなんて、にわかには信じられねえけどな。
そうかもな。
Even I can't believe it myself. If this was before, I would have woken up within one call. No matter how it is in the dead of night or in the early morning.
お前、やっぱ何かあったのか？
何かって何が？
Is it because I'm not nervous like usual? Or is it because both my body and soul are well rested, like Chiaki said?
何がじゃねえだろ。せつなちゃんとのことに決まってる。
Or perhaps I already fallen into decadence.
あったんだろ。
Decadence.
イブの夜、せつなちゃんと約束したんだよな。
ああ。
I feel like those turbulent times are already things of the past. It's not that my feelings shifted. I just feel like I'm no longer connected to that timeline. That, like, I'm living in a completely different age.
ホテルだってチェックインしたんだろ。朝までずっと一緒だったんだろ。
さあ。
さあなって、お前。
Originally, the first thing out of my mouth should have been this. You got me real good, Takia. Whether it was from real anger or embarrassment, either of them would have been fine. They were both correct answers, but I made a mistake.
実はさ、昨日イオがせつなちゃんに連絡取ったんだけどな。
そっか。
So she got a hold of her. They managed to talk with her. That's good. Feeling relief from that, I can't believe myself for even thinking about despite my situation.
なんでもない。何もなかったって。それしか言わなかったんだって。なあ、ハルキ。お前たち本当は何があったんだ？もしかして俺、余計なおせっかいを。
そんなことないよ、だけや。
I wouldn't hold a grudge against friends who worry about me, even now. No way.
せつなの言った通りだよ。ただ、何もなかっただけだ。
それって、今まで通り何も変わらないってことか。うん。何の進展もなかったってのはいいとして、何も壊れてないんだな。
And Takia sounds scared.
あ
That's right, same as before. Nothing has changed.
なあ、ハルキ。やっぱ今から会えないか？
え？
なんか話しててもお前、元気なさそうだし。ちゃんと飯食ってるか？寝てるか？
大丈夫だって。カレー作り置きしてあるし、今だってずっと寝てたんだし。
直接会ってみないと安心できねえよ。今からそっち行ってもいいだろ。
今から？
Go, Takia! Go save Haruki right now! I open the washroom door slightly and look into the dim room. Nothing I see is one long white thigh. Must be how she sleeps so long.
そうだ。ついでに何か食材買ってくから。また鍋やろうぜ、鍋。イオにも連絡してさ。
Man, I love Takia, dude. He's such a BFF, right? Shit.
ダメだ。来るな。
Look how happy he sounds. He's like, yo, let's do a hot pot. Come on, let's go. I'll call Io too. Let's chill. Let's hang out, Haruki.
ハルキ。
今夜からゼミのスキー合宿なんだ。夕方から打ち明けるんだよ。
That line came out of my mouth on impulse.
スキー合宿？そんな話初めて聞いたぞ。
そりゃそうだろ。初めて話した。先週急に決まったんだよ。
Upon seeing dangling feet and the ruffling of the blanket, before I knew it, I lied again.
急すぎんだろ、それは。ありえねえ。
決まったのはもっと前だったんだけど、俺がそれを知ったのが先週の打ち上げの席で。
I don't feel like I'm pushing it. Although I can't do anything but continue with my patch up line.
だからしばらく電話も繋がらない。山奥のロッジだし、朝から晩までスキー漬けだし。
Dang. Why Haruki got a line like that?
いくらなんでも無理があるぞ、ハルキ。お前だったら絶対に信じないだろ、そんなの。
It's not for anyone else's sake. I just want to protect this little place I want to be in the most.
ごめんタケヤ。そろそろ出かけないといけないから。
Damn. This shit makes me a little bit mad. I'm not gonna lie. Takia just trying to help Haruki. Haruki lied just like that, bro. I wish Takia would slapped him in the face. I wasn't mad when we first did this. I was like, yeah, Haruki, protect that sacred place with you and Chiaki. But now, we know about Chiaki, bro. We know that Chiaki just using us. So I'm like, man, you're lying for Chiaki? Makes me mad now.
お前さっき出かけるのは夕方だって。
Takia's just trying to help you.
ごめんな。
Damn, he just hang up. I realize it's a reckless lie. But I've always been an awful liar.
ただいま留守にしております。ご用の方は発信音の後にメッセージをお願いします。
Man, Haruki's so lucky. He's so lucky Takia's a pacifist. He would have beat Haruki ass multiple times already. I would have. I wouldn't. I'm a pacifist too. After sending the answer machine, I'm now isolated from the rest of the world. My cell phone's also turned off. No one can catch me now. What? As long as I don't leave this room. Then what about work?
電話誰からだった？
起こしちまったか。悪い。
そんなのは別にいいよ。
Damn.
春樹の部屋なんだしさ。
This is poison.
新聞の販売店からよくある勧誘だった。
さ、
そう。
もう起きる？
どうせ眠いんだろまだ。
まあね。
俺もこの格好で電話してたから寒くなってきた。
ならおいで。
God damn it.
おいでも何も俺のベッドだ。
God, I'll choke you out again.
うわ、本当だ。冷た。
Call Takia back right now.
当たり前だ。冬だから。
だからエアコンつければいいのに。
いらない。
どうしてよ。
ここは高い。それで十分だ。なんだ俺何か変なこと言ったか。
温めてあげるね。春樹。
頼む。
I'm really sorry, Takia. But I'm alright. You don't have to be so worried about me. I'm doing just fine like this. I can't wait till Chiaki leave him again. I hope he cries. He didn't cry last time when Chiaki left. He just shook his head. And then went skiing with Setsuna, I think. I don't remember. Did he went skiing with Setsuna or was that Noma ending one? I might have got them both confused. Because unlike Setsuna said, and like I said, nothing changed between the two of us. After all, it's long over between us. Dang. I hope Haruki cries. I want him to cry,
春
bro.
樹、ご飯できたよ。
やかましい。
Her loud voice resounds in this room that's small enough to easily hear whispers. Even just her voice during those times is probably already a bother to the neighbors. I don't know what to do with her.
生まれてこの方、料理なんかやったことない千秋ちゃんが存分に腕を振るったというのにその言い草。
カレーに火をかけて混ぜただけだろ。
それだけじゃないって。具が心もとなかったからいろいろ投入したし、味付けとか大変だったんだよ。
The fourth day since we locked ourselves in the room. Dumping whatever leftover stuff we had from the fridge and cupboard into curry has practically become soup. We've been living off of food completely rid of their original flavors.
お前これ何入れた？
缶詰、焼き鳥とサバ味噌とツナと、あ、それからパイナップル、シロップごと。
That sounds disgusting.
カレーにパイナップルって合うんだよね。昔漫画で読んだことあるから知ってるよ。
なら食ってみろ、千秋。
じゃあ、
ほら。
She mostly thought I'd get embarrassed. Our family stuffed a spoonful into her widely open mouth that's waiting to be fed. Specifically picking out the tuna and pineapple.
白いご飯おいしい。
Damn white rice with seasoning. Sometimes that's all you need.
いくらなんでもそろそろ買い物に行ってこないとな。
We're seriously running low on food supplies. There's no way two people can live off of rice, pasta, and seasoning for days. For now, I won't think about exactly how many days that is, or even what Chiaki is thinking, or what I hope for.
ああ、また休むのやめようとしてる。本当に吹っ切れるまで余計なこと考えないの。
When we read this part, I didn't understand this. Even right now, I don't understand this. Why does she want to keep Haruki locked up in his room? Is she afraid that if he meets somebody outside, right, Haruki would be like put away from her? I wonder why she was so against Haruki leaving the room. I hope they explain it in this route. They didn't explain it last time in the other ending. But my strict doctor won't even allow me the amount of labor.
けどそろそろバイトも再開しないと。
Mari-san, everyone at the editing department, Sato, Nakagawa-san, Sugiura, and everyone at Goodies. I feel like I haven't seen them in a long time. I wonder if they're all doing fine. What a joke. The one who's not fine right now is obviously me. My stamina level has probably dropped unbelievably low. Maybe I'll even have trouble walking outside. I'll take it slow and try going out starting tomorrow. It's about time I get back to my daily rhythm.
もしかしてお金足りない？
年越すくらいはあるけど。
サボっちゃいけないバイト？
年内はそういうのはないけど。
なら問題なし。年越しそばくらいなら私がおごってあげるからさ。もう少しのんびりしてなよ。
そばだけかよ。
いや、おせちはちょっと。
Is she planning to keep me linger here in this room all the way through New Year's?
それはともかく食料くらいは買いに出ないと。お前パスタを塩コショウで炒めて食いたいか？
別に外に出かけなくてもさ、食料くらいいくらでも調達できるって。
Amazon.
どうやって？
お、噂をすれば。はーい、今出まーす。
やめんか、俺が行く。
It's not that I'm blaming her for treating this room like her own. It's just like she's about to go in front of the door, completely forgetting that she's in her underwear. Her long-dried skirt is still drying. Bro, Chiaki doesn't mind, bro. She's, never mind, I won't say nothing. She an actress.
おそば。あと、飛騨牛はしゃぶしゃぶ用とステーキ用。
Shabu shabu.
サーモンに明太子にお惣菜詰め合わせ。栄養のバランスを考えてお野菜もあるよ。アスパラ、コーン、じゃがいもに人参。あとは贅沢品。ビールとチューハイ詰め合わせセット。はるき、後で乾杯しようね。
なんで？
I took all the effort to squeeze out that question. Having enough food to flood my cleaned out fridge suddenly delivered to my door on.
お歳暮シーズンを舐めてもらっちゃ困るな。家に置いてあったギフトカタログをほんの数枚拝借してきただけだよ。
I think that's a lie, bro. I think she's rich as hell. I think she's super rich. I'm at the further loss for words after hearing her reply.
うちの親、私立高の教師やってたから結構もらうんだ。それで時々申し込むの忘れて期限切らしちゃうし。まあ、有効利用よ、有効利用。
Even though she's this sloppy, maybe she's better than me at living independently.
ね、これで冬休みくらい越せそうでしょ。なんならおせちも頼もうか。まだギフトあるよ。
もういい。
I raised both my hands to surrender to her. There's nothing I can do if she's gone to this extent. Just how long does she want to keep me like this?
お、こっちも来てる。よかった。やっと届いたよ。
My daily schedule, lifestyle, and life ethics are all being dragged into her pace. Spoiled to the point where unable to return to society, I had everything accepted and was moved on all negative stimulation. Is this when she dressed up in her lingerie? I think it is. I don't think I need to censor it. Was it see-through? I don't remember. I won't censor it. The feeling of being immersed in lukewarm water close to body temperature slowly eased me away. I have a hard time imagining what it'll be like in a few days. But I can at least say this with confidence. It'll take me at least several days to get back to living normally without Chiaki.
ねえ、はるきはるき。どう？似合う？ 着るも
I
の
won't
そ
censor
ろ
this.
そろ寂しくなってきたからさ、通販で申し込んでおいたんだ。これは私のお小遣いで買ったよ。
千秋。
Chiaki holds up her newly delivered clothes in front of her chest for me to see.
実はちょっといいお店の商品だから、カードの限度額がやばいかもしれないんだけどさ。
バカか、お前。
I'm the only person she can show them to. Moreover, only inside this kind of closed-off room. For who are you dressing up for in this kind of stuffy and decadent place? Besides, those are...
あのさ、春樹。
なんだよ。
Chiaki takes off her camera still in front of me and throws it on the floor. Her bra. She's not wearing any from the start.
春樹が着せてよ。
Okay. Okay. She slides the last piece of clothing down using her two thumbs.
一枚一枚愛情込めて。
Okay.
Ne.
Saying that, she once again holds the camisole in her front of her chest. Inside the box are other items made of high quality materials and design. Garter belt, stocking, bra, shorts, all underwear. It's nothing that bad, bro.
ほら、終わった。
So it's just this, bro. I think I might skip this, honestly. I'll skip this. But because they're playing the H scene. Damn it. Should I should save. What if I skip too much? If I save, what's gonna be shown in this icon? It's nothing, it's not hentai, so. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. It's a lot. Oh, damn. All right. She bent over. I see. Oh. Did it, I don't know if it was anything important, to be honest. It's nothing important. I just skipped the H scene. That out. Maybe I should have kept that. Ah, it's too late. I already saved over it. I should have kept it that way. You can see Chiaki every time I save up my profile. But, man, Chiaki makes me feel pain. Hadiki came inside her like 5th time. Whoa, maybe she took the pill. She probably took the pill. It's okay. The rough sex finally over. Gently sex. Blah blah blah. They did it until the sunrise, right? Until morning. Yeah. I'm always in this dark room lately, waking up to the coldness without an inkling of the time. When I look at the bedside clock with sleepy eyes, I see that it's 9 o'clock. There's a small ray of light coming in through the curtains, so it must be morning.
寒いって。おい。
This happens from time to time to these days. Because someone with bad sleeping habits pulling the blanket away while we're sleeping. What's more, since we're practically sleeping naked, the parts of our body not touching each other turns freezing cold. There are times when I thought, what if I realized too late and shudder at the consequences?
ほら、布団返せ、千秋。
Oh, this one, she's gone? At the 3 ways to deal with this kind of situation. One is to take back the blanket from the haughty usurper by force and kick her hard in revenge, the rather brute option. Another is to snuggle up to the haughty usurper with my freezing body and let her instantly taste the suffering I had to go through. An option of revenge that attends sweetness. Yet another is to kick her, snuggle her up to her, and give superior punishment to the haughty usurper body when she wakes. Option that merely satisfies my desire.
おい、千秋。千秋。
This one, Hadaki break down. As I ponder about these silly things, I feel to my right and seek the usual soft, warm skin. However, I misjudged 2 things. One is that the blanket wasn't put away from me, discovering my body properly. Another is that the usual heater is gone, the one beside me that warms me with her soft skin.
千秋。
She's not in the bed, that's why it's cold.
千秋。
She's not in the room, so that's why Yeah, he looked everywhere. In that small ass apartment. It doesn't even take 10 seconds to search for a person in this room of mine. Open all possible doors. It only takes a little time to confirm that she isn't here. But to recognize the fact that she isn't here, it takes me 10 times the amount of time. Bro, don't open the windows like that. I open the curtains despite it being cloudy. I squint my eyes at the brightness of the sky, which I haven't seen in a while. Unable to follow the scenery that suddenly comes into my vision, I stagger a bit. Quite pathetically, I force my head up and slowly look around at the Bratson room. The clothes were supposed to be here, the one she stripped and tossed aside that I fully needed and placed beside the pillow while I complained. The underwear was supposed to be here, the one I had washed and hung to dry while I scolded her for not caring. And the coat that was put away in the closet ever since she came here. Just looking at the results is 1 win, 2 losses. To be more precise, 0 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Her coat is gone, her spare clothes are gone, her underwear, only 1 set is gone. The time I check her bag. The huge luggage containing various things, including the stupid Santa outfit, spare clothes, and cheap condoms. It's sitting in the usual place in the corner of the room. It's now 1 win, 1 loss, and a draw. As you can see, the bag is still here, but the pouch containing only valuable things is missing. I'm not sure whether it's a good or bad thing, but she left her cell phone behind. What conclusion can I draw from all the above? At the very least, Chiaki isn't here right now. Then the question is, where does she go? If you think about it normally, she would be close by. It's probably just a short outing to the convenience store. At any rate, she only took cash and credit card with her after all. The clothes and luggage she brought here are still scattered around in my room, emphasizing their existence. Even her cell phone's here. There's no way she's not returning. I plump down in the middle of the room and breathe out a huge sigh of relief. But once I feel relieved, irrational anger and urge to grumble and lecture her starts to well up inside. Why'd you go without telling me? Did you know the importance of communication? It'll be very worrisome if you're still like this when you head out into society after graduation, things like that. How can I corner her in the most nasty way? What kind of punishment would make her would she be able to endure? That's a weird statement. As these evil thoughts surface one after the other, my heart is finally able to calm down. It's stupid to ask myself the question, why am I relieved at this stage? Isn't it obvious that I'll be relieved? Just waiting for her.
10時
The long needle on the clock finally pointed north. It really felt like ages. How many hundred times did I glance at the clock during this time? The skies are still cloudy and the temperature in the room is still low. But I remain sitting on the floor with a blanket over my shoulders, looking just like I did when I woke up. If you think about it normally, she would be close by. It's probably just a short outing in the convenience store. What kind of idiot came up with that nonsense? I know well enough inside my head how pointless it is to open the door in my room. Excuse me. Despite that, I can't help but open them. I can't help but want to confirm that no one's here. It's clear that where I should really be checking is the outside the entrance door. Even so, I don't open that door. Just think about it for a minute. Chances are low that I'll be able to find her even if I go search outside. There's a much higher possibility that we'll end up missing each other. If that happens, she won't be able to come back because there's no way I'm heading back without locking the door. I should have given her a spare key. No, actually, she should have brought her cell phone. Just what is she thinking, that stupid woman?
何考えてんだ俺のバカ
That's right, obviously she'll come back. So, what am I so worried about? But it's Chiaki, you know. I can't read what's going through her head. But leaving her cell phone behind, there's no way she's not coming back, right? And isn't that why I can't get in touch with her right now? Why I have no idea where she is and where she's going? Don't break the window. Break the walls down.
何？
おー
レイナは連絡取れないって言ったよね。 今ドロッドロの大恋愛してんだから邪魔しないでよ。
What the fuck? Alright, this is new. You saw that? We didn't have a bookmark before, so this is actually a new scene. Hold on, I want to hear that one more time. Is this the real Chiaki? Right. The entire time, we always seen fake Chiaki, right? We never saw her real self. Except for when she was in high school. Just a little bit, we saw a glimpse. This is how she really talks.
何？年内は連絡取れないって言ったよね。今ドロッドロの大恋愛してんだから邪魔しないでよ。
そうは言ってもな、こっちだって初日決めないと動けないんだよ。そろそろ箱を押さえないといけないし。
Is she a theatric actress? You ain't no actress. Cut the theatrics. You ain't no actress.
今のところ2月最終週ならなんとかなるけど、間に合うか？あと2週間で本あげろってことなんだが。
Damn, the script. That's what she's using how to keep, dude. She's trying to make the perfect script. She need an ending.
それ冬休み明けにはほとんどできてないといけないってことじゃん。
This is so fucking weird. Why you give her that sprite? That don't make sense.
それ過ぎたら春になるだろ？姫が冬の物語にこだわるからこんなスケジュールに。
ああ、わかったわかった。ほんとうっとうしいな、座長は。
あ、またいいが。
本なら3日もあればあげるから、今はこっちの生活に干渉しないでよ。ものすっごい集中してんだからさ。
I can get the script done if I have just 3 days.
そっちの稽古、まだ続いてるのか？
うん、すっごく濃いよ。新鮮で面白くて、激しくて愛しい毎日。ああ、私恋してんだなって。ねえ、初めての時の痛さって想像できる？
Wait, she's a virgin? I thought she wasn't.
あいにくと俺は男だからな。実は大失敗して心が痛かったけど。
Wait a minute. There was no blood! Didn't say anything about the hymen! Wait a minute! Check VNDB, boys!
膣の中に焼けた鉄の棒を仕込まれたっていうか、股を思いっきり引き裂かれるような激痛と子宮の奥まで届くような鈍痛が相まって。
God damn, that sounds painful.
うわ。
でもね、これが何度も何度も肌を重ねて、だんだん慣れてきた時の気持ちよさって言ったら。
Kind of weird telling your boss about this. I feel really weird about this. I'm like, alright.
そう。
Yeah, that's the response I would say too. I'm like, alright, well.
いいんだ、彼。最高。してる時は私をめちゃくちゃに踏みにじるけど、終わったら子供みたいに私の胸で眠るんだよ。おっきな体小さく丸めて、泣きそうな顔して、寂しそうに震えちゃってさ。もう可愛いったら。
はいはい。
女の喜びと母の喜びいっぺんに教えてくれちゃって、ほんとたまんない。子供できちゃってもいいかなって。うわ、すごい。女のセリフボロボロ湧き出てくる。
Dang, all for her script, bro. All this for her script.
やっとリアルに感じることできたよ。女になるってこういうことかって。また一つ大きな引き出しが増えた気がする。
He's probably thinking she's a nut job, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That's high. God damn it, she's a nut job. I'm thinking that too, bro.
そりゃよかったな。
今ならさ、これまでのヒロインたちももっとうまくやれそうな気がするよ。恋に翻弄される女も、愛に狂う女も。
But it's a woman tossed about by love, or a woman who goes mad for it.
ま、男に興味ないのが姫の唯一の弱点だったしな。ここまで一気にハマるとも思わなかったけど。
今、すっごい楽しみながら吸収してる。とってもシンプルな彼と私だけの世界の中で、彼は私に一つのひらめきだけじゃなく、 たくさんの経験と知識と本能まで与えてくれた。私、彼に出会えて本当に良かった。
その彼も気の毒に。
I know, right? Just kind of messed up.
こんなに愛されてんだよ。過保物じゃん。
Just using him though, man. Using him like he's an object. And then when she's done, she's gonna throw him away. Just like she did in ending 2. Once she got her experience, she just threw Haruki away and left. That was kind of painful for Haruki. Felt kind of sad for him. Even though Haruki's, he doesn't deserve pity, but...
ああ、ごめん。そろそろ切るね。部屋に戻らないと。
おい待てよ、まだ話は。
ダメ。もし私がいなくなったことに彼が気づいて寂しくて泣いちゃってたりしたらどうするの？
どうするのって、どうせしばらくしたら帰るんだから問題ないだろ。
彼が泣いちゃったら私の方が大変だよ。悲しくて嬉しくてそれだけで濡れてくる。彼のことをますます愛してあげたくなる。
そんだけ愛してる男を平気で裏切ってるんだよな、姫は。
Damn, that's true.
裏切ってなんかないよ。嘘偽りなく心の底から本気で愛してるんだから。ただ舞台が跳ねたら全部終わるだけじゃん。
姫のこと俺が一番認めてると思ってるし、芝居に対しての真摯さは尊敬もしてるけど、そういうとこは怖いわ、正直。
Yeah. She's too passionate for her hobby.
あっそう。
勉強も遊びも働くことも、それどころか男に身も心も尽くすのでさえ全部舞台稽古なんだもんな。芸の肥やしが悪いとは言わないし、そういうところにかけてる気持ちもあるけどさ、刺されないようにしとけよ。
Dang, that's so true, bro.
テンション下げんなよ座長。私今から彼の元に帰るんだよ。思いっきりあげなくちゃなんないんだよ。
悪かったよ。じゃあな、彼によろしく。
She's not gonna give Uhera regards.
刺されないようにか。
You think that's foreshadow? You think she's gonna get stabbed? I'll be kind of sad. I hope she doesn't get stabbed.
待っててね、春樹。今帰るからね。今日もいっぱい温めてあげるから。ね。
Damn. God. Don't talk like that anymore. It pains me now. Now that I know what you really sound like. Yo, it hurts. Let me see. One more time. This is the last time we're probably gonna see real Chiaki. Well, not the last time, but last time in a while.
テンション下げんなよ座長。私今から彼の元に帰るんだよ。思いっきりあげなくちゃなんないんだよ。
Okay. Dang. Haruki's crying. It's okay. He always cries though. I don't really mind Haruki crying. The clock in the bedside now shows it's almost 11 o'clock. I don't know if the skies outside have cleared. After all, I returned to the room to darkness. I couldn't stand to stare at the bright city scenery.
寒いってばよ。
That's why the only thing I'm sure of right now is that the room is still cold. Even with a blanket wrapped around me, the cold air still reaches every part of my body. It's cold to the point that I can't stop trembling. Arms around my knees, hands on my shoulders, teeth chattering. And but that's weird. 30 minutes ago, I couldn't withstand the coldness, so I turned on the heater. But something still feels off, and my body drenched in sweat. Cold sweat that feels as if I'll freeze over. I finally find sitting even bothered and collapse onto the floor. I don't have a fever, rather it's the opposite. My body temperature is dangerously low. It may look like my body's not feeling well, but the reality is the problem lies elsewhere. Haruki, bro, throw her things outside the door. Lock the door. Just what is she doing? Suddenly disappearing after cornering me into the situation. Just what is she thinking? She was the one who forcefully checked me in this hospital. That is my room, along with the constant attention. But waking up this morning, I find my nurse gone. Even if I press the buzzer, it doesn't connect me to the nurse station. For a nurse would declare outright that she'll look after me. She casted me aside even before the end of my rehabilitation.
Chiaki.
I'm wrong, right? You'll be back, right? She'll be gone for 2 hours. What am I freaking out about? I can't believe myself. How many times do I have to repeat myself? No one will ever disappear leaving behind their clothes and cell phone. But she's not the type of person to be bound by clothes or valuables. She's the type of person to say something like, I'll go get them someday, so I'll leave them there for now. It wouldn't be at all surprising. You come back, right? You come back, right? You come back, right? Please, Chiaki. Don't leave me like this. At this rate, I'll remember again what happened 3 years ago. I won't be able to sleep again. I'll end up remembering that time when I was not the victim but the offender. Damn, Setsuna. Oh, what's this that you had to endure? Why?
ただいま。春樹、まだ寝てる？寝てるなら、千秋ちゃんにラブリーって返事して。よしよし、いい子いい子。それじゃあ、今すぐ温めて。
Damn. She screamed because she unknowingly kicked a big object, which was lying on the ground. She kicked him.
あ、春樹？
I replied softly with my back to her.
ありゃ、起きちゃってた。
お前な、11時だぞ。俺のことどんだけ怠け者だと思ってんだ。
ごめん、ちょっとコンビニ行ってた。通販用の口座にお金振り込みたかったし。
あ、そう。
An entirely expected development.
そしたらさ、久しぶりだから新刊だらけじゃん。ついつい立ち読み始めちゃってさ。
That's a lie, bro. She had a call from her boss.
雑誌くらい買えよ。お店の人に悪いと思わないのか。
そうは言ってもさ、こっちも先立つものがね。ほら、春樹を誘惑するために使い込んじゃったし。
俺のせいにするな。
If you consider Chiaki's behavior pattern, it's the expected flow of events with a greater than 95% chance of happening.
さてと、起きてんなら一緒にご飯食べよっか。春樹、おにぎり鮭とシーチキン、どっちがいい？
いいよ。
ゆうべもあれだけ激しい運動したじゃん。食べとかないと今夜持たないよ。
別に腹減ってないし、もう少し寝るから。
ああ、じゃあ私も2度ね。
お前は飯食ってればいいだろう。退屈ならまた出かけたらどうだ。
春樹？
In the end, without even turning my face to Chiaki once, I slid into bed and covered myself with my blanket, shutting her out. I'm just doing the natural thing in response to Chiaki's natural actions.
何？どうしたの春樹？
別に全然。
However, it seems like Chiaki doesn't think that way and is perplexed by my behavior.
なんかいつにも増して反応が淡白じゃない？
淡白で悪かったな。生まれつきこんなもんだ。
ひとたびスイッチが入るとあんなにねちっこいのにね。
おやすみ。
ちょっと春樹、どうしたのよ一体。
As I get confused, she shakes me back and forth as I continue to hide inside the blanket. Noisy, irritating, bothersome. Just leave me alone already.
なんでもないって言ってるだろ。
Stop meddling with me. If you're going to do it, half-assed.
ちょっと何すねてんの？おーい、春樹ってば。
見るな。
With all my strength, I shake off Chiaki, who closed in on my back, but in that instant, Chiaki finally saw my face.
春樹。
In a hurry, I put a blanket over my head again and break contact with Chiaki. I secluded myself away in the complete darkness, not just from Chiaki, but also the whole outside world. Because if I don't do that, I can't wipe away my tears.
ごめん。
See, this part, I'm a little bit more confused. She did say, Chiaki did mention she likes Haruki. Maybe even love him. But is she acting? Is it for her lessons? Or just how she really feels, man? See, I can't tell anymore.
違う。
She saw my face. She peered into my heart. How careless? So careless. Such an unbelievably simple mistake.
ごめんね。許して春樹。嘘ついちゃったね。私
関係ないから。お前の言ってること全部的外れだから。
It's like getting me to talk. My voice will betray me.
ずっと一緒にダラダラするって約束したのに、勝手に外に出ちゃった。
用があるのに出かけない方がおかしいだろう。そもそもなんだそのふざけた約束は。
風邪だって治りかけが一番危ないのにね。ダメだな私。そういうとこデリカシーなくてさ。
デリカシーがないのはその通りだけど、俺が傷ついてるみたいに言うのはやめろ。デリカシーないぞお前。
Why are you trying so hard to smooth things over? It's not even that big of a deal. You must have thought that too. After all, wasn't that why you left me alone? Dang, he's so sensitive. But you gotta remember, bro. Setsuna made him this way. Not really. Yeah, I guess Setsuna and Touma. There you go.
春樹、私もそこに入れてよ。寒いんだよ。
Chiaki's voice is trembling. I'm not even bothered much by it, but she's taking it too seriously like an idiot.
エアコンつけてあるだろ。寒くなんかない。
I started replying in a completely usual manner. I refused in the usual manner. But
何のことかな。
did she turn off the heater?
お前
For someone kept saying things like, it's cold, turn on the heater, and even what a cheapskate.
寒い、寒いよ。ほら、
Damn.
このままじゃ私風邪ひいちゃうよ。
You know, even if she's acting right now, right? Even if she's lying to us right now, she's pretty good, bro. I wanna help
コー
her.
トでも着てろ。
なんか言った。
Bro, she got naked. And now instead of putting on, she starts taking off her clothes.
何度だってお願いするよ。私も
Like
そ
Setsuna.
こに入れて。
Oh, I never realized that. Is that what she's doing? She's trying to act like Setsuna. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. She stripped off her clothes one by one, making sure to toss each them into the air.
この部屋でただ一つだけあったかいところ入れてよ。
How do I know that? Because she's deliberately throwing them on top of the bed. First the skirt, first the shirt, then the skirt, and afterwards. The parts that come falling into the bed gradually become lighter and lighter.
私を温めてよ。春樹。
Lastly, the heaviest thing weighs down on me is her, right? I said to envelop my entire body, pretending like she's spoiling me and wanted me to desire it.
あんたを抱きしめさせてよ。
She devoted her whole body and soul to do something as insignificant as calming my heart. Someone easily grabs a hold of that desperate hand. I say someone, but there's only really one person here besides Chiaki. Damn, they had angry sex. I dragged the capturing hand. Oh, this is like sad boy sex, bro. Says he's crying. Into the blanket. With unimaginable power, the naked Chiaki is taken deep inside the blanket in an instant. Like captured by the insectivore, Chiaki's whole body is devoured by the blanket. Only her leg is left dangling outside, squirming while attempting its last struggle.
いや、もう春樹、
Yeah.
ごめん。いきなりするの。
If you're so desperate now, just don't leave me to begin with, idiot. Dude, he did it so many times with her. I don't know who did it more. Was it Mari or Chiaki? Mari was technically every day, right? Every time they go inside her Mari apartment. That's like every day. But Chiaki's like every day too. Damn. That's a lot.
ごめんな。今日の俺、うざかったろ。
Yeah.
昨日よりももっとすごかったよ。
そっちじゃない。
私としてはそっちのが重要なんだけどな。明日は一体どんなことされるのか想像もつかないよ。
うるさい。
Chiaki poking fun at me. Considering my current mental state, actually comes across a bit hurtful. This person is actually quite observant in small facets, although she totally doesn't show it usually.
なんか感情の制御がうまくいかなくてさ。お前のせいでもあると思うんだけどな。
わあ、私春樹にそんな影響を与えてるんだ。もしかして一番気になる女性？
現時点では当たり前だろ。俺たちこの1週間何してると思ってんだ。
ずっと何してるよね。
That's why even we're still together like this, covered in sweat and my semen. She's probably joking when she asked whether I wanted to join her as she headed for the bath, the shower. But at that time, I nodded my head with such honesty that I surprised even myself. After a brief silence, Chiaki took me by the hand and led me into the bathroom with a serious face. She didn't hold her sides in laughter like usual. And just like that, the two of us entered the bathroom naked, and somehow we both ended up in the mood again. As a minute, I watched Chiaki body with the palm of my hands, enjoy her skin, made slippery by soap, pressing our bodies against each other, entangling, staining Chiaki. It can't be helped, so once again, watch each other, and now immersed in the bathtub together like this.
千秋は悪くないのに変に当たり散らしてさ。ごめん、反省してる。
So please don't go without a word again. But I won't say that out loud.
私が悪いんだよ。
悪くない、千秋。
悪いの。
悪くない。
悪い。よし、私の勝ち。だからさ、ごめんね、春樹。ごめん。
千秋。
Because I understand the cruel separation that lies ahead, I am no longer able to win in this kind of battle over responsibilities.
俺、あんな態度取ったのに引かないのか。
別に。
どうして離れずにいてくれるんだ、千秋。
春樹はどうなの？何度も私のこと呆れたり怒ったりしてるよね。
それは。
Seriously, I wonder why. I'm always complaining and constantly lecturing her. When did Chiaki, who adequately approaches me despite everything, become such a necessity to me?
もしかして私とのセックスの虜になっちゃった？
あるかも。
お、正直だね。
Chiaki presses her naked skin tightly against me. Looking closely, our body is full of kiss marks. On her neck, shoulders, back, toes, arms, and stomach, on her breast, inner thighs, butt, and even places further in. Dang, bro, eat that ass. And she had the nerve to walk around outside in light clothing with those marks on her.
私も結構そんな感じあるな。正直こんなすごいものとは思わなかった。
As she said this, Chiaki sucks around the nape of my neck. And so my body's full of Chiaki kiss marks as well. There's no way I can meet with anyone right now.
セックスってさ、するたびに頭悪くなってくるね。動物になってくるね。
さあ。
Whenever we switch our body position and places our lips together, the hot water overflows from the bathtub.
でもね、私が春樹のそばにいる理由はもちろんセックスだけじゃないよ。
俺のリハビリか。
何かしてあげたかったからね。友達としても、まあその他としても。
It appears that other than friendship, unless something more is attached to our relationship.
私はね、春樹にいろんなものをもらったから。
レポートの手伝いなんてとっくに利子つけて返してもらったぞ。
それだけじゃない。それだけじゃないのよ。
千秋。
今の私に大事なことは 必要なこと、春樹が教えてくれた。今も教えてくれてる。
Yo, I think that's facts though, right? Isn't she being truthful for once? This is actually a true. This is true.
心当たりないな。
It's not modesty or anything. It's aside from our heart. If you compare the things I reluctantly gave to her to the things she adequately gave to me, even if my heart is still not completely calm, the reason I'm able to feel things that which are nice, happy, and joyful is, without a doubt, it's all thanks to this woman in my arms right now.
だから離れないよ。冬休みの間、ずっと一緒にいるからね。
いてくれるのか。
こんな厚かましいこと言ったら春樹が怒ると思ったから。ダメかな。
しろ。勝手にしろって言ったんだ。
I answered based only on my own convenience. She doesn't tease me like before. She merely squeezed her arms around her head. Respond to my words with an attitude.
けど、甘やかすなよ。
What the fuck are they doing in the bathtub? Why is it so noisy?
それはいつか破綻するから。だから抱え込まないでくれ。
大丈夫。私は大丈夫だよ。あなたが守ってるのにずっと人悪いの。
千秋。
You're swimming? What do you mean by this though? Let what out? Let what out? That instant. Oh, my TV's flashing. What the hell was that? I gotta take the HDMI cables. What the hell was that? That was weird. From my joint parts who has connected all this time comes the gushing out of passion. Oh, that what came out? Passion. Alright. I already lost count how many times passion came out today. Is it New Year's? It's New Year's Eve. I think we're getting close.